FC25 is well and truly ending. This is the summer period and you need a lot of good tactics. By this time of the game, like I have been telling you guys, we already know that there are only three formations that are the best. Number one is without a doubt the 4-4-1-1, second is 4-2-1-3, and the third one is 4-2-3-1 wide. When it comes to pro players, you will see a lot of 4-4-1-1, 4-2-1-3, and obviously an occasional 4-4-2 as well. In FC25, if you want to be a good player, you need to learn how to manually press the opponent. Before, we had an option where we could just put 95 depth and the team will give us auto press. However, lately I have been feeling that this is slightly coming back into the game, and especially on 70 depth, it is crazy. 70 depth is still really good. Your team applies a lot of pressure even if you're playing 70 depth. Here in this clip, my opponent and I both are playing 70 depth, and you will see the amount of pressure our teams are exerting on the opponent. This is exactly what you want. You want to combine your right stick switching with AI press and obviously, like I said, using offside traps so you can press your opponent just like this. Once you have mastered pressing on this game, winning will become easier. This is why I prefer 4-4-1-1. CMs allow you to press higher up the pitch as compared to CDMs. I have shown you Emre Yilmaz's custom tactics where he uses both on holding, which is really good, but it lacks creativity. This is the variation I am finally running. I used to run deep lying build up, but guys, holding and box to box are definitely the most balanced tactics when it comes to the 4-4-1-1. It will allow you to press the opponent as well as also have some defensive stability. Now, with your wingers, this is very important. This formation revolves around the wingers. You want them to play as inside forwards. You will lose the ball in the middle of the park, and that is all right. With your wingers who are inside forward, you need to take them to the wings manually. They'll come inside, provide you a passing option. Once the ball is in their feet, try to take them out wide. Figure your fullbacks on a run. Talking about fullbacks have a very crucial role to play in this formation, especially the way I have set them up. If we go back, just take a look at the radar over here. You can see my team is playing in a 3-back at this very moment. Now this allows you to overload the left hand side of your attack against the opponent's fullback while also providing defensive stability. Since you're also having 3 defenders at the back, they'll play as a 3 at the back. You can still apply pressure. Applying pressure is the key over here. Then Alexia is playing as playmaker balanced. She is going to apply a lot of high pressure on the opponent, whereas Thierry Henry is going to play as advanced forward attack. Now, I have lately seen this role being talked a lot about. Now, this is good in 4-4-2 or any formation that has 2 strikers. If you use this on, let's say, 4-4-1-1 or 4-2-1-3, it becomes too passive. If you want to do that, do it with a shadow striker, not the other way around. This is the shape the formation takes in game. It's pretty simple. Build up, we are going to use balanced. Obviously, we are going to use manual runs. We are going to use the correct play styles. This is the most balanced formation any skilled player can use. If you're a 15-0 player or someone trying to hit that, this is the formation for you. Advanced forward is a role that is played by one of the pro players called Marley. Marley is a very good pro player. He excelled at the E-Champions League, and this is how he was running his 4-4-2. One striker was on advanced forward attack, the other one was on support. Now what happens is when they are on support, they offer you more as compared to just advanced forward attack. When he is on attack, he'll always play on the shoulder of the last man, whereas on support they give you some wider runs as well. I can also argue using false 9, but then false 9 mimics kind of a cam. This is why they prefer, let's say, advanced forward support. Advanced forward support allows you to be versatile, while at the same time you also do not lack creativity in the game. In 4-4-2 again, guys, you have a choice: deep lying build up, holding. Since this is a more offensive formation as compared to the 4-4-1-1, you don't have a cam to connect your midfield. This is why I use one on deep lying build up, so I at least have some thing going forward, while at the same time it doesn't compromise a lot on defensive stability. And then both wingers, again, LM, RM, inside, we give them the ball and manually run in the wings with them. Now you can use both fullback sides to defend, but if you still struggle to attack in a formation such as the 4-4-2, copy the same thing. One fullback balance, the other one defend. you can use 95 depth or 100 depth on a 4-4-2 since it's going to be your comeback formation. Now these two formations combined can give you best results and you don't need to switch to anything else. Trust me and you won't regret.